This presentation on Ecology of a Cracker Childhood is by Nikki Cunningham. Ray compares her father's mental health to a river on page 96. She talks about at first he was not himself, but then after a while he was fully there and he could come home, kind of like how a river starts out small but becomes a large body of water. On page 67, Ray talks about the longleaf forest. What thrills me the most about longleaf forests is how the pine trees sing. The horizontal limbs of flattened crowns hold the wind as if they are vessels, sing boughs, and air stirs in them like whistling kettles. She gives trees human-like characteristics. On page 87, Ray says, "My kin limbered across the landscape like tortoises. Like raccoons we fought, and with equal fever we frolicked." This is saying that they were able to have fun and also fight at the same degree. It's like the expression, "it's raining cats and dogs." They were fighting like raccoons. Throughout the chapter Clear Cut, Ray talks about the feelings that God had when people started knocking down trees. She talks about the sadness and the anger that he felt, which she can relate to when the longleaf pine started becoming extinct. On page 35, it says, "A couple of million years ago, a pine fell in love with a place that belonged to lightning." Ray explains the ecology of how the pines and other plants got along with the lightning that owned the place. This shows how ecology and the ecosystem work together. Another factor that Ray talks about in her book a lot is the fall lines that Georgia has. She always mentions how beautiful they are and how they shaped her as a person. I can relate to this because I feel that a lot of the areas around me are what shaped me and made me. A biotic factor in my life is definitely music. I've always loved music ever since I was a little girl. I love dancing and singing around to my favorite songs. Music has gotten me through a lot, so I'd say it's a huge aspect in my life. Another biotic factor is my car. It has a lot of sentimental value and is a safe haven. Abiotic factors in my life are my friends, family, and dogs. They're always there for me when I need them, to offer a hug or some support. They'll love me unconditionally, especially my dogs. These people have made me who I am today, and I can't thank them enough. My life may not be interesting enough to become an autobiography, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I've learned a lot of lessons in my 17 years, like always hug my mom goodbye in the morning and say I love you to my friends at night. These are lessons I can't wait to share with my kids someday. I'm thankful for the life I live and always will be.